Hey, hi everybody. Hi Sydney.
Hello.
Hi Mortimer.
There he is.
Yep, cool. So, boy, what a show we have this week. Boy, I still can't. I'm still excited that I got to take Brock out of the countdown timer.
Yeah, it was about time.
Yes, it was. He was there a long time. Boy,
Yeah,
what a show we have today. We've got a couple weeks ago. We got a sneak peek of our first guest.
we did.
Yep, yep. So we may as well just well, let's just bring her up.
Yes.
There's Maddie. Hi,
Oh,
Richa.
Hello. Hey.
All right.
hi.
Can everybody raise your hand if you think that's cute?
He's cute. He's a cutie pie.
Oh, she's
Wow.
adorable.
Yeah. And you have her because foster dad's on a cruise.
Oh yes. Foster dad is on a cruise. So
How could you go on a cruise and not take her?
I yeah, she's missing her family for sure.
Oh,
Yeah. She's probably missing Daffodil pretty bad, or Daphne pretty bad.
Yeah, because I don't have any other dogs. So she's alone. So
Okay.
she misses
Oh, okay. But she looks like you're keeping her pretty busy, preoccupied. That's good.
oh yeah, she loves to play with the toys and she loves the ball. So she
Eh,
yeah, she enjoys.
oh,
Now, how long
cute.
have you had her? Just a couple of days, haven't you?
Just 2 days. Yeah, just 2 days.
Yeah.
And how's she doing with you? What do you think of
Oh,
her?
she's doing amazing. She has bonded within 2 days. She bonded with us so well. It's like she
Oh,
stay with us.
Wow. That's amazing. Sydney, go ahead and take over. I'm going to put Maddie's link to her webpage into the comment section.
yeah. She is just darling. And she's playing so good, but she's just like laying there calmly, but playing with her little toy.
Oh yeah, she can keep herself busy with the toy. Uh, she loves to play with the ball outside. Oh
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
do you throw the ball for
Yeah,
her?
you will throw the ball. She will get the ball back to you, and then yeah,
Whoa.
she just loves to play with the ball.
Cute. She is just such a cutie. So,
Look at those ears.
yes, how old is she?
She is like 4 to 5 months. That's the
Mm,
best. Um,
yeah.
she she is just like in her puppy stage.
Yeah. Has she destroyed any toys yet?
Oh yeah, she did destroy one of the balls. Yeah. So she like chew over the ball. She just broke it open.
Yeah. Well, she's just doing what kids do.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, but she doesn't chew anything else in the house. Like at least for
Wow.
the last 2 days, she's just always open. But she wouldn't chew anything. She just takes her toys. She grabs her toys. Yeah.
What a good girl.
Hey.
Yeah, she's at the age that their fur is a little bit shorter, and it's kind of misleading because when they become an adult their fur can just like grow so long. It's really interesting that she's just kind of fuzzy right now, but probably in a year she'll have long fur just like any other peer.
Yeah, but she's so soft. Oh my gosh, she's like a cotton ball. She's so soft. She has a lovely coat.
Oh man, see, I could just watch this all day.
Yeah, we may have to because Carla can't hear us right now.
Oh, so in
Oh, she got
her
us back. She got
regular
us back.
yeah, in her regular foster home, she has 3 adult dogs to play
Yeah,
with, and so oh, look at that speckled belly. That's what you'll be looking for in a
yeah.
permanent home is playmates.
Yes, definitely would suggest. She has someone to play with. She just loves and I take her for walks, right? So past
Oh,
2 days I've taken her for walks. She does very good on walks, and then anytime she's meeting a dog, she would just sniff around the dog. She's super cute
All
outside.
right. but she definitely keeps you busy because you got to meet the needs from human and from dog side too.
Oh yes, for sure. She
Yeah.
gives. Yeah. She just wants to.
And that's why
Yeah.
you got to have another dog in the home already, because there's no way a human can keep up with a puppy. The dog helps you. Okay. And in most cases, well, teach her the ropes, mentor her is what they call that.
Yeah. For sure. She otherwise she will be just around me or my husband, and like she just wants to be near us, and she wants us either play with her or just cuddle with her.
Yeah. Loves the
Um,
company.
Yep.
yeah, do me a favor, get a video of when she sees her foster parents again.
Ah, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I should definitely.
Yeah.
No, but
Let's
even
see her bouncing all around and doing all this fancy stuff that peers do when they find out that their human didn't die after all.
no, but even with me or my husband, right? If we come from outside, oh my God, she would just stand on her two legs and she would she
Oh,
gets so excited.
Oh,
But she's
well,
so
she's definitely a people person or a people dog, isn't she?
oh for sure, and but she's so gentle. I mean, she's very loving. You can tell her like she's very loving.
Awesome.
Or excited.
Wow. Wow. She's beautiful.
She
Yeah,
is.
yeah, we didn't realize that they had another foster dog, and we were featuring Daphne, and I
Yeah.
see this other white dog. Who's that? Oh, it's Maddie. Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
And also, uh, so say if someone is coming from outside or ringing a bell, she does start barking. She's starting to get little protective, but as soon as she sees who it is, then she starts wagging her tail. She's like,
oh, wow. Interesting.
Yeah.
ah, she's getting a little protective.
Well, she's bigger than what we saw her 2 weeks ago, isn't she, Sydney?
Yeah, definitely. I bet she's going to be a big girl.
Is that a lamb chop?
I think it's a monkey.
It's a monkey.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a
okay.
monkey.
Seems like everybody in Texas had lamb chops with no face.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, Richard, you really took on a task there. Give her a landing place while mom and dad's on vacation, and because you took on a heck of a responsibility, and that's just so awesome. And you gave her a place to go, and you're enriching her while you're doing it. And when Rob and them get her back, everything's going to pick right up where they left off. Only she's going to be smarter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, she's always welcome. She's so
Yeah.
Yeah, nice work. Look at her
And
taking the.
puppies are fun, but they're a handful. I mean, they need
Yes,
a
they
lot.
are.
As Steve said, they need mental stimulation, they need play, they need love. So, yeah.
Yeah, they need a lot of love.
she definitely does. She will.
And they're also pretty therapeutic too.
Yep, for sure.
All right.
Yeah, she
Okay.
looks
There,
pretty
there we have
comfortable.
her. We've got her profile in the links. We've got a QR code up there that you can snap and take you right to her profile. We got fancy QR codes now. Um, so, Richa, thank you for bringing her on. And I know you're busy, so we don't want to take up too much of your Sunday. And because you gotta spend a lot of time with her. She's a puppy. I get it.
Thank you so much for bringing her on. It was really fun to see you and to see her. So,
Yeah. So we'll take you back down so you can exit gracefully.
yeah, we'll let you go. But
Stay and
thank
hang
you.
out, but then unless something changed, but we'll take you back down.
Thank you.
And okay, all right, Richard, Maddie, give Maddie a little extra butt rub from me, okay?
For sure. Yep.
Okay, all right, bye now. Wow, she's just cute as a button, isn't she?
I know.
Boy, oh boy. The next dog we have is dogs. Is we have a video for them.
We do.
And our last guest is gonna come out to Ohio and beat me up probably because I still don't have his video finished. But in my defense, I had a lot going on and I got sick. So, but that's the only defense I have. So let's play their video and then we'll bring them up live. How's that?
Awesome.
My goodness. Hi, Carla.
Hello.
Oh, you can hear
Can
us
you hear
now.
me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Can you hear me, Steve?
Yes.
Can you hear us?
Oh, hang on just a minute. I can't hear you.
Okay. Did something get muted? That's what happens when dogs play with the computers. You'll get that every time.
Hang on.
There's
Baloo.
got to be a way to.
Just a minute.
So Baloo did it. She's going to exit and come back, I think.
Yep.
I can't. If she can't hear me, I can't tell her to do that.
I just put a message in to her. So
Here we go.
Okay, I'm back.
Is that better?
now. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Can you hear us?
Yes.
excellent.
Perfect. All right, let's hurry up and get this done before you stop hearing us again, okay?
Yeah, and you've got a dog for each hand, so you're
I've got a
in
dog for
good.
each
you're-
hand.
That's
they've
just
had
the way
their-
it should be.
They've had their
And
treats and they're
If
lying
it's okay,
down.
yeah, if it's okay with you and Carla, Sydney, I'm going to bring Debbie and Ursus up because what I'm seeing down there, I want everybody to see.
Okay.
A mellow Ursus. Anyway, back to Carla.
Yeah.
So you got double the pleasure, double the fun now, huh?
Yes. We're fostering Baloo and Lumi after their owner passed, and they were pretty shut down when they first got here, especially Lumi. She was really shut down and withdrawn, but she's making improvements every day, and I just meet her where she needs to be met every day, and just been slowly working with them, and they're wonderful dogs. Baloo is what I would call the typical peer.
No, he's not. He's a gorgeous dog.
He everywhere he gets so much attention everywhere we go because he is so beautiful, that gorgeous head, and yeah, he gets lots of attention and treats, which he loves. Let's just say he's highly food motivated, and the gals at the espresso stand love him and he loves them. So Lumi, and well, I'll go with Baloo first. He loves riding in the car. In fact, if he knows I'm leaving the house, he does not want to get left behind. And he's good on a leash. He's not reactive when he sees other dogs.
Look at that one eye go up. I love
Yeah,
it.
he's looking at me. He's about to slap me with his paw because he wants I stop petting him. The only thing is, if you do if they're left alone in the house, they're fine, with the exception of you have to make sure that all your food is put up and out of the way because he will look for snacks.
I will
And
too if you leave me alone in the house.
I learned this one day when I came home and found where he had found a snack that I had forgotten to put away. So anyway, you can't blame him for that. And
Nope.
yeah, he's just very even-tempered. We think that he turns 7 sometime this month. And
Okay.
he and then Lumi, their most recent owner adopted them at separate times from GPRS, and I think she had Lumi for around a year before she passed. And Lumi's just more of a shy girl. She's around 70 pounds. So she's not as big as Baloo. Baloo's a little over 90 pounds.
Oh wow.
And yeah, she just has more shy temperament, and she's wary of some things, and we're just letting her go at her own pace.
And that's called going slow because slow is fast.
Yes.
She's younger too. Yeah, so she's only about 4.
Right. She's younger than Baloo. Yeah. Yeah, he's her brother from another mother.
Which is why they can't be separated.
Yeah. It might have been a little confusing. I think there was a social media post that said they were brother and sister. And we don't mean from the same litter. We just mean that
not
they
at
were
all.
Dogs that lived in the same home. But
Right.
they're not related biologically, but so.
Yeah.
But they are bonded, and we got to be aware of that. And
Right.
But make no mistake, in most cases, a bonded pair is easier than a single dog. In a lot of cases, because they kind of take care of each other, and your work isn't. There's not as many needs to meet because they're meeting their own.
As someone who has had bonded peers, I would completely agree with that. Yeah.
Yep, it's less work.
Yeah.
Because look at where you're at right now. You're outweighed by at least 300 pounds, right?
Yeah.
So, what would their perfect home look like? What about children?
I would say if there are children in the home, they do need to be older because Lumi does not like to have someone come up on her quickly. And she doesn't like someone, she's better now with me, but, coming down near her head,
Okay. All right.
And she can be leery.
Well, she's fine right now. I'm seeing it.
She is. But I would say if there are children in the house, they should be older so they can be respectful of her.
Okay, that's good.
And-
What about cats? Has either one of them been around cats?
Yeah, there were cats in their home.
Now
And-
tell Baloo's story with the cats that didn't get along with each other.
Yeah, it was the grandson of the woman who died brought them over to me, and he said that there were two cats in the home and that the cats didn't really like each other, and they would fight sometimes, and Baloo would walk over and stand in the middle of the cats to break up the fights. So
That is amazing.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that is unheard of.
So I think that, you know, they've lived with cats would be fine. And I think if they were, if someone had another dog that maybe not too active with them, does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
They don't need other dogs, is why.
No, they don't. They could just.
But they
go
will
home.
socialize with other dogs. But
Yeah.
the connection won't be like what they have together. But it could still be a good connection.
They could
Right.
coexist.
Yeah. Apparently, we have another dog that breaks up cat fights too.
Yeah.
Who is?
Boy, she
who is
looks
that?
cute. I love her. Tell her to sneeze again so we can all see that.
Yeah, this one makes a lot of noises. Let's just put it that way. She's very belchy, and sometimes she'll have a sneezing fit. I think because it's spring, you know.
Well, yeah, we got the highest allergens of the year out right now.
Right. And hi.
Yeah, you better listen.
Hi.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
You just gotta love
they're
this.
great. They're great dogs.
Yeah, you just gotta love this.
And right now
Oh.
they're just being speed bumps.
So basically, there's really not much restrictions except older children
Right?
and patients.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else, but
Well, let me ask you a
I
silly
think that's
question.
oh, hi.
Do those
that's
lick
about
toys
it.
go with them? Do those travel with them?
We're still getting there. When I first started talking to Steve about Lumi, you know, when she first came here, she would run when you would try to leash her. She would run away, and she did not want to get in the van. And
Oh, I
we've been working on
now.
those things, and she's being very brave. Some days, you know, we'll just open the door and she'll jump right in and go for a
Oh, boy.
ride. And she realizes that fun things happen when you go for a ride. So
she's getting
and
better
if
in the car.
she doesn't want to, then we'll give her a pass that day.
I don't
But
think Carla can
she's
hear.
getting
Yeah.
braver and braver.
Awesome. Okay, say something, Sydney. See if she can hear you.
Yeah, I mean, it's so nice to see how relaxed they both are right now. So remind us how long they've been in your home.
Yeah, I think I've had them. I think it's been 5.5 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, and they've come a long way in 5.5 weeks.
So it's just me she can't hear.
Yeah. It took her a full week to come upstairs. Baloo wanted to be with us, you know, glued at the hip from the moment he got here, and would follow us anywhere. But Lumi, it took her a full week to come upstairs to see what was going on upstairs. Why was Baloo coming upstairs? So, and now she's found that she really enjoys a bed.
Good. Wow. All right.
So
Okay.
she's learning that there's nothing scary here. It's all good stuff.
Yeah, it's,
Wow.
I mean, it is so valuable for you to share that it's been a slow going with Lumi, and
Yes.
just be patient and not assume that they're both gonna walk in and high five you and then settle in.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
they may, but I
Yeah.
doubt it.
We knew that she needed time, and she gets all the time that she needs. No pressure. But she will need a home that understands that.
Absolutely. Yeah. And thank you so much for being the landing place, because Baloo, I think, was there for several years with that owner. So that every dog is different, just like every person is different, and so
That's right.
they adapt at different rates too. So
Yes, it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
They will.
So can you stick around for the rest of the show, Carla?
They'll respond
After
differently
that, Sydney.
to trauma and
Yeah.
to different situations. And
Yeah.
she has been more traumatized than he was.
Sure. Yeah.
So,
Well, Carla, we're gonna are you able to stay for the rest of the show, and we can keep your screen up and while
Yes.
we talk with Debbie and Ursus? Awesome.
yes.
Great.
Thank you.
I don't know why Carla
hello,
can't hear
Calendar
me.
Boy and Calendar Boy's mom.
Hello, how are you guys?
Good.
So why is he here? Is he available for adoption?
Nope.
Yeah.
He is all mine. I am proud to say I am a member of the Foster Fail Club.
All right. Findanother.com if you want Ursus.
Right? He is 100% good boy.
Is that what the DNA came back?
It did.
Interesting.
It did.
All right.
He's getting a little restless.
So we're not going to have a QR code for Ursus. We're not going to put a link in the comments for Ursus, because we're just going to talk about, for the next 30 minutes, talk about what it took to get him to this right here.
Yes. He was definitely.
And was it a cakewalk?
No. Nope. It definitely was not. And it was interesting to see. So he came in as he was a return, and I had an open spot to take in a foster in January of 2005. So I had him until April of 2005 when I decided to
2005. That was 11 years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry, 2025.
Thank you. Hey, he's looking good for an old man.
I'm looking pretty good too, right?
Yeah.
But it was really odd to see his behavior change from once he knew he was home to see the guardian come out in him more.
He turned into a butthead, didn't he?
He did. He did. And it wasn't his fault. It was because I didn't know, how.
Well, you hadn't experienced that in the past.
Exactly.
You got a lot of peers there.
Yeah,
You
with any of my
fostered a lot of
fosters,
them.
I've never seen behavior where, for example, he was so friendly with everybody. When I would take him out for walks and stuff, anybody could pet him. And then after I adopted him, he started barking and lunging at people when they were petting him.
See, you should have just been a permanent foster.
So it was just, and you, Steve, actually, helped me realize that I just needed to tweak what I was doing. I was giving him too much freedom to make decisions for himself.
In some cases, you were actually assisting in the trigger.
Exactly. I wasn't, letting him know that I've got this. You don't need to guard me. You're good. And we just
How
made
many
it feel really
calories is he
sweet.
getting right now in this amount of time? He's just sucking them treats down, isn't he?
Yes, they're a little tiny, so it's okay.
I know.
But yeah, just
Now-
little quirks. And then, he was doing great. And then a couple of months ago, I had an accident where I fell and I tore some stuff in my knee. So I'm walking with a knee brace and a cane. So that's different. That's change.
That's
And he
changed,
started-
and that destabilizes him.
It did. He started again barking at lunging at people because
Mhm.
he didn't want them near his mama.
That's right, because Mama wasn't feeling good.
Right.
He knew something
exactly.
wasn't right. He may not have realized you weren't feeling good, but he knew something wasn't right, and nobody was coming near you.
Exactly. But I've worked on that with him, and he's better with that now. And I think
do you still wear knee? Do you still wear a knee brace and not feeling good?
Yep, I'm still in a brace and walking with the cane.
Okay, so
and they
when
have to
you
have surgery
finally
in June.
graduate,
Oh,
when you
boy.
finally graduate out of the cane and the knee brace, he will be better, much better.
Yeah, he's doing better now that I don't let people say hello to him right away. I will approach
Well, yeah,
people
I
first,
agree.
and he will be at my side, and I interact with them, and then once he knows it's okay, then he'll be able to say hello to him, and
Yep.
he
You know,
doesn't do that behavior.
When people approach me and ask if, can I pet your dog?
It's always a no.
my standard response is, let's ask the dog.
Yeah. And it took me a while to learn that with him. He is like the first Pyrenees that I've had. Maybe it's, because I've had him now for so long that truly I see all the Pyrenees traits in. He has to have a job.
He's classic.
Yeah, he is. His job is to make sure that there are no crows in the backyard. So he lays on the deck,
Perfect.
and if a crow lands on the fence or the yard, game on. He has to chase them
So
off.
what are you telling me? You're fresh out of sheep?
I'm fresh out of sheep.
Okay, so that means these dogs can coexist when they're not on a farm.
Yeah.
Well, I
And
know people that's going to argue with that comment.
My experience just from all the fosters I've had to him, is they're all just, even though they all have the same traits, they're all just so very different. And you just have to go, by each dog. This is the first time I've had, really challenging behaviors that I've had to face. And
Wow.
It was just things that I was doing wrong because I didn't know any better.
Gotcha. Now, she adopted Garvey, and now he's Tex, and I'm a little disappointed. He's 100% perfect. That means he doesn't need any behavior consultation, and I'm never going to get to meet him.
Well, you are welcome anytime to come to Washington and meet Ursus.
There you go.
I won't let him bark and
No.
lunge at you.
Well, he may not want to because I'm not a threat, and I relay that to the dog.
Right.
I don't ask you if I can pet your dog after I'm already approaching. Okay. I stop and wait and I talk to the dog.
That's nice. Yeah.
I don't expect people to know how to do that.
Yeah.
Just always remember the first impression you want a new dog to have of you is you're not a threat.
Yeah.
And always remember the number one predator for the Great Pyrenees are birds of prey. And threats come from above, and we are taller than they are.
Right.
Never forget that.
Yeah,
Just our height alone.
Definitely has an issue with people coming over his head and wanting to hug him.
That's right.
That is a
That's
big
right.
no-no. He does not like people hovering over his head.
Yeah.
That's right. Now, what about visitors? How does he do with visitors?
But I couldn't be more happy with him. So we have a thing when visitors come that I do. even before somebody is here, I always say, oh, our friend is coming. Our friend will be here soon. Our friend is coming. And he knows that word friend.
Look at him.
And he associates the word friend with something good. So when that person pulls up, I'm like, oh, our friend is here. And he'll run to the window and he'll run to the door, very excited. So I'll put on his short little 1 foot leash and have him sit in his place. And then I open the door and he's very happy and excited to go and investigate our friend that's here. So he does associate that friend with good people. So I've never had an issue with somebody coming in the house that he felt was a threat. I had
that's perfect. So you precondition him and turn it into a game.
Yes, for sure. Because I had a kitchen remodel, and so I was having contractors come in and out of the house constantly. So I had to be very mindful that he's 130 pounds and he's scary to people that don't know him. So I had to make sure that it was a good thing all around.
Yeah. Now think about Carla. If she has contractors, she's got 2 of them times whatever weight they are. So that would be a problem with contractors.
Right.
Except Baloo would probably peer palm to death wanting attention.
And it's funny, he actually bonded with one of the contractors. And every time this contractor would come, Ursus had to be right in the kitchen with them, laying on the floor, just in his company.
Cute. Aww.
He just really enjoyed him.
Wow.
And the contractor.
Now you have a friend who has a GPRS alumni dog that periodically you guys will come out and do walks together and stuff like that.
A couple of them, yeah. So I'm still very close friends with the people that adopted Libby. And so we do pack walks with Libby and her sister Bella all the time. And then another foster, Poppy, who actually just lives around the corner from me. We walk with Poppy a lot as well. He loves.
So he's definitely getting some pal time going on.
He does, yeah. And eventually, when I'm healthy again, I would like to, bring in a female foster again, and have some foster.
Oh, okay.
He does.
Yeah, and he's been there long enough. Yeah, he knows his place. He's been there long enough. You could probably do that. Yep.
Yeah.
No, Melise might be watching the show right now, so be aware of what you say.
No, I think he would do great with it. Just an easygoing, not a dominant female, just an easygoing female. He would be absolutely fine with. Wow. The trick is just to go slow. Like we've said all along.
Slow is fast.
We have a crazy high energy doodle that lives next door. And when Ursus first came, Ursus used to charge the fence because he didn't like, the big male dog next door. But after 11 months of slowly, talking with my neighbor through the fence and feeding them treats at the same time, they're actually friends now. And we're able to take them on walks together. And they go out in the backyard and they run the fence and bark at each other. And so it took, like I said, 11 months, but we got there just slow and steady.
Yep. So, and that's just it right there. That means they can do it.
Yes. Just don't,
don't give up on them, and don't go too fast.
Exactly.
And
now I can see he doesn't care for the male dog on the other side. He's an unaltered male. Ursus wants no part of him.
Okay. I have 2 sayings I use: slow is fast, and butts don't bite.
Right.
When he meets a new dog, let him sniff butts. If you go nose to nose, you got an altercation waiting to happen probably. But because what's right below their nose? Lift his lip. Oh, I already see it. He's got teeth right below his nose, doesn't he?
He does.
That's the problem. And now look at his butt. There's no teeth back there. That's why butts don't bite. Let them sniff butts. And it's safe that way. Sydney, so you can take over now. I've been taking over the whole show. And,
no, that's okay. Mortimer has needed some help, so I had to.
I saw that
a couple of times. Yeah, he's older.
Sydney adopted a senior. Okay, and seniors they wear out.
Yeah.
And they need extra help. That's all.
Yep.
Is that him right there or behind you over your shoulder?
Yep, right here.
Yeah, because I saw you go down and I saw you help him up off the bed.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he needed
Okay.
help to get off the bed, and then he needed help to get out, to come back in from outside because he had to go potty.
Gotcha. And that happens.
So, yeah.
And that happens.
So, yeah, I
And
mean,
Mortimer has learned that mom is magic. She can do anything for him. And I bet you Ursus has pretty much learned that too.
yeah, and I mean, this, we didn't plan to talk about this at the show at all, but, I'm a foster. I haven't had a foster for a little bit, but I also am a foster for GPS, just like Debbie and Carla. And every peer is different. Like everybody has already said, and Mortimer is, he calls out for me. So when he needs help, he does that. He does a particular kind of like whine bark, and it's a stress bark, but he has a particular one that's how he tells me, Mom, I need help. I can't do this myself. And I just in conversation with Steve one day, I was like, is that normal? Because none of my peers had ever done that. And Steve said yes. And so that, I am always learning something new about these dogs. Like every dog, regardless of who they are. Yeah.
I always
they
learn
all teach
something
me
new.
something different. But that is really, it actually is really special. My first Pyrenees, Samson, that I adopted from the rescue, I adopted him when he was 5 months old. And so he just needed to look at me and I knew what he needed because we'd been together his whole life. But Mortimer, I've had him for a year now. We just had a year gotcha day. And so he just communicates a little bit differently, but he still is like, hey, I know I can tell Mom when I need help. And so this is how I do it. But it took me a little bit to figure out exactly what was happening because I didn't know if he had dementia and he was starting to lose his marbles because he would just in the middle of the night, I would hear this stress bark. And I would get up and then he would be like, oh, Mom's here. And then he would relax. But really he was like, I can't get up. I need you to help me. And then as soon as I got there, he relaxed because it's like, okay, Mom has come to save the day. But again, it took me a little bit to figure it out.
And it's flourished from the start. That's called an attachment. And that's reciprocating. Okay. And and that is, she understands where you're coming from. And Ursus will be the same way with Debbie. That's that attachment.
Ursus actually does do that now with me. So Ursus is afraid of loud booms, like, fireworks, gunshots. And at night, sometimes we hear gunfire, or I live near a military base and they do nighttime artillery shelling.
Oh,
People come up to my
Move
side.
to the side, Sydney. I want to see more. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, Carly, you see the dogs?
And he'll do that
She can't hear
whining,
me.
like Mom, and give me that peer paw that he just needs, that comfort.
Right.
yeah.
Yep. And Lumi is going to. She's kind of doing the same thing with Carla. When she needs something, she lets Carla know. Carla responds to it.
Ursus is so handsome.
Ursus is handsome. Yes, he is.
Very handsome boy.
He is. I love it when we walk down the street, people take out their phones and take pictures of them. And especially when it's raining and we're out with his raincoat on.
Yeah.
They call that a trophy dog.
I bet that's a sight. Well, when I go out for errands, people will ask me if Baloo is with me, because he's the one they want to see, not me. So
Well, can you blame them?
Hi.
Let her know what I said.
Can you raise your head
Yeah,
up?
Steve. For some reason, Carla, you can't hear Steve anymore. But he was asking if you can blame anybody for asking if Baloo is with you.
Yeah, I can't hear Steve, but I can hear you guys.
Yeah,
we're
I
getting-
did.
here we go.
That reminds me. I once, because I used
There
to
he
take my
is.
dogs everywhere, and I would take Samson with me, and
Look
I
at
would
him
never know-
smile.
Oh.
Look at him
He's so
smile.
adorable.
He is. I think he knows it too.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
that's probably true.
There we
And
go.
I do
And
have
Rena
to put my
says
2
peers
cents
are
in.
babe magnets, according to Rena.
Yeah,
I
And
do
they
have
are.
to put my 2 cents in about bonded pairs. Bonded pairs are the best. They
Yeah.
You
I have
fostered
fostered a
bonded
few
pairs.
bonded pairs.
Yep.
And yeah, you just can't go wrong with a bonded pair.
I've totally messed
No, you
up
can't.
my. It's true. We had Henry and Cleo for 12 years, or yeah, and 11 and a half years, and they were just so great together. They were from the same litter and had been found on a freeway median, and they were fantastic.
I got a comment to make for Carla, so you may have to repeat it to her.
These
Sydney.
guys are not. I mean, they don't look like they're the life of the party right now. They just had their treats and they're having
Nap
their
time.
Didn't
down.
she say Lumi doesn't like
downtime,
her head
so.
messed with, but yet every time she stops messing with her head, she wants more.
Yeah.
Tell her I said that.
Do your pairs? Does Ursus play with toys?
No, he is not.
Yeah.
Nope. He
Yeah,
does not.
these
It's what he
guys are not.
does.
These guys are not. I can't get them interested in toys at all.
No. Nope. He will fling around his bones and run and chase those when he has the zoomies, but he doesn't play with any toys whatsoever.
Yeah. That really seems to vary too.
Yeah.
And how old is Ursus now?
He is, I believe, 6 and a half,
Oh.
something like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
But don't let him fool you. He's got a lot of energy. He is very demanding with his walks. It's like,
Well, trust me, they don't fool me.
every 2.5 hours, he knows it is time. Let's go. Let's go for my walk. And
So he's got you well trained.
He does, absolutely. And Robert, too. Robert's had to take some extra shifts since, I've had my knee injury. So,
Gotcha.
and we have actually a dog walker that comes a few times during the week to help out as well.
Yeah.
Oh, really? And he does well with a dog
Okay.
walker too?
Oh, yeah, he loves her.
Are you in there?
He loves her. She's one of his favorite people. And believe it or not, the mailman is another one of his favorite people. My mailman stops in at least twice a week just so he can, give Ursus some loving.
Wow.
Hey, everybody raise your hand if
That's
you've got a
kind
Great
of
Pyrenees that
surprising.
thinks the mailman is the devil himself. Okay.
Yeah, he loves Terry the mailman. If Terry the mailman drives by and Ursus sees him out the window and he doesn't stop, Ursus loses his mind. He starts.
Carla can do anything she
crying.
wants with Lumi.
He
Yeah.
loves.
Are you seeing this?
Yeah.
Carla can do anything.
Yeah, Carla, Lumi has really gotten to a place where she can trust you because you're petting her in all different parts of her face and head, and she just looks perfectly comfortable and at peace.
Yes. Yes. And that was not the case for, I would say, the first 3 weeks.
Okay.
Good work.
Um,
Beautiful job.
So,
Yes.
yeah, we're just,
Absolutely.
I think she knows at this point that I'm non-threatening.
Yeah.
Nothing bad's going to happen while she's here. And
Yeah, she looks very at peace.
yeah, she's very relaxed right now.
Yeah.
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 Can you
Beautiful,
blame
beautiful
her?
profile. Yeah.
She does.
Yeah, she's very pretty and
gorgeous.
she's so soft. Oh my gosh, she has the softest head.
And that's the spot you're not supposed to be touching, but here we are.
Yeah.
And then this guy.
She didn't hear me. She can't hear
Hang
me.
on. Okay.
Now look at Ursus now. He's just
Well, let's see if I can
mellow
get
as
him
can
in
be.
here.
He is a melted marshmallow right now.
He
Oh,
is.
he up
He
there,
has
yeah.
melted into the floor.
Look at that love bug.
Look at that smile.
Oh my God, that
Wow.
is so adorable.
Well,
And look at his
Baloo,
eye movement.
you know
He
you
is
can get
saying,
sit
what
up
is
and say
going
hi.
on? What is going
It's
on here?
hilarious. I know he's looking around like, what's the big deal, man?
Yeah, exactly.
You guys are looking at me like I'm goofy or something.
Well,
He's so cute.
he is.
He is
He's
so
Wow.
man. He's pretty cute. And you are too, Lumi.
And you know what sucks? I can't adopt them because they're in Washington and I'm in Ohio.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me,
Transport just-
Steve. That's a good point. So, because Baloo and Lumi are in Washington, that's where they were originally adopted to. They're going to stay in the Pacific Northwest.
Yes.
So we're not going to ship them to the middle or the other side of the country. They're going to whoever adopts them. I mean, maybe you'll drive a few hours, but they're still
Right.
going to stay in this general area. We're not going to put them on transport again and uproot them again in that manner.
Yeah.
And there's just no need because they will find the right home in that area. And then we always have dogs to adopt that are coming out of Texas and transport different places. We have like bonded pairs periodically come up, like if somebody really has it in their heart to adopt a bonded pair, or if you want to adopt two dogs that just really love each other, we have that too. So so there's no need to transport these two beauties anywhere else.
That's right.
Sometimes
And
people
Carla's
are set
patient.
on a dog, and they live in a different area, but we again, it kind of goes back to, we always are looking for an excellent match for the people and the dogs and any other pets.
Yes.
Like the
Yes.
dogs are number one.
Yes.
And so it's really, Julie, Julie makes a good reminder too. Jamie has Irene and Mitch. They're both available for adoption and they get along great. So if you want to
They do.
adopt two young dogs, we've got a puppy and a young adult, and they're in Washington too. So we have a lot of options, and
Yes.
but yeah, it's important to note that these two guys are going to stay in the Pacific Northwest when they get adopted.
And we
And
need to stay
we're
together.
committed to fostering
together.
them as long as we need to foster them until they find the perfect match.
So, and that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Carla will keep them until they're adopted or not.
Right?
Personally, I think they are home,
Oh
but
my
that's just
gosh.
my personal opinion. See, I can say that because Carla can't hear me.
Yeah.
You can relay it if you want, but
Yeah,
that's no
that's so
secret.
cute. He is just
That
so
is.
cute.
Baloo is the perfect name for him. I mean, he really is just like the big bear from the Disney movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a great name.
Yeah. The two of them are definitely a striking pair.
Yes, they are beautiful.
Uh-oh. Now you got to tell Carla what I
And if you
said.
hear someone
Because
belching,
we've got Julie and
off
Rena
screen,
saying the
that's
same
Lumi.
thing.
Well, Carla, we have people who are weighing in and think that you should be a foster fail and adopt these two. Now, what I will also say is people love to say that to fosters. So
That's right. That's right.
But that's
And they're not foster fails.
and
Well,
it's also
wait a minute now. Julie is. Julie's been a foster fail in the past, so she can say it.
Yeah,
I'm not close enough to the screen to read the comments.
Yeah,
So read it to her.
Julie had I think 3 she ended up adopting, and please forgive me, Julie, if I misquote, but she had medical fosters. So She had them for a long time because Julie has specialized knowledge and so
does.
she had medical fosters and for a long time. And they're gorgeous dogs that she ended up adopting, but she had them for a long time because they were recovering. And, not everybody's going to be the right fit for a dog that's had some medical procedures. And so sometimes people are very well-meaning and these dogs that get a lot of media attention because we do need donations to help pay for the medical care too. But sometimes people who are well-meaning are really drawn to apply for these dogs, but it's not necessarily a long-term fit. So yeah, Julie 3. But I have gotten to meet some of Julie's dogs that she is a foster fail, and just to see what they look like in the beginning and then after they've lived their life with her. I mean, these dogs are like drop dead gorgeous and just so happy. And so that they hit the jackpot that they live with Julie forever.
Oh, I totally agree. Totally agree. Julie is amazing.
And don't forget to make the big announcement about Julie.
Yeah, Julie's going to come back and co-host the rescue show, and we hope she's going to be here next Sunday to do that.
Oh, great.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yep. She's got to check her schedule, I think is what it was.
Yeah.
Can you raise your noggin up?
Good luck with that.
No.
Right.
As soon as the show's over, he'll be running around the house probably. But for now,
so he's
just
on his best
plastered
behavior
against
for the
floor,
show.
so.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a response.
Yay!
Nice.
Awesome. So now we got to
wait.
get Julie a sign in again.
Yeah, Julie, you need to have Jamie on so you can see Irene and Mitch.
Yes. They're so cute together.
Who, what, when, where, when, now, what? Oh, Jamie. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Feature
Oh,
Irene and
who
Mitch
was
while
fos-
Julie's
who is
on.
fostering
Yeah.
them?
Mhm.
Irene and Mitch.
Jamie is, in Washington.
And her other two fosters just recently were adopted.
Yeah, the
Yep.
teeny little O puppies. Yeah, they both.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
they were
got
only
adopted.
this big.
Yes.
They were just, yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
So, yep.
So, yeah, Julie, reach out to Jamie, see if she's willing to come on the show and feature Mitch and Irene. That'd be a good first episode for you.
Yeah, that would be so fun to see.
You get to see your old foster.
Be reunion.
Right?
Reunion.
Yeah.
Yeah, Irene or Julie had Irene first.
Yes. Yeah. Yay.
There you go.
Well,
Yay.
thank you everyone so much for
Yeah, everybody loves it, but we haven't talked to Jamie yet.
Yeah. Well, yeah, maybe we can entice her. Hopefully she's
Yeah,
free.
there you go.
Well, I just want to say
So-
thank you guys for having Ursus on and letting me show him off. Absolutely
Yeah.
love this beautiful boy, and he is a great ambassador for the breed.
Yes.
He draws a lot of attention, and I'm able to promote the rescue a little bit, through him. So it's a win-win all around.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Thank
And,
you for having us on.
Yes, it was wonderful to see them.
And keep up the good work with them. You're doing really a beautiful job with them.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And the thing of it is we got a banner. If anybody thinks they want Ursus, they got to go to findanother.dog.com.
That's the spot.
But for this amazing bonded pair, just go to GreatPyreneesRescueSociety.org.
Yes.
Okay. So Carla can't even hear me. So
No, but
all right, everybody. Yes, Stephanie. Oh, yeah. Hey, Stephanie, I got to see Ziggy yesterday.
You
I thought
did?
you might like that. Yes, I did.
Is he doing okay?
Yeah.
Nice,
Other
very
than
nice.
when he comes back for a walk, as soon as he sees his house, he stops. He doesn't want the walk to end. All right, everybody, raise your hand if you've had a Great Pyrenees that doesn't want to finish their walk. I think Matthew's watching today because I invited him to
Hi,
watch.
Matthew.
That's hilarious.
Right. So that's but I do agree with Stephanie. Ursus is beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
He's an amazing dog.
He is a good boy for sure.
Yeah.
I'm happy to
Yeah. Rotten Ziggy. Oh, by the way, anybody else raise your hand if you could let your dog out in the backyard and it starts raining and you call him in and he just looks the other way.
Not my. So I will tell you, Mortimer, he only wants to go outside to do his business, and he wants right back in the house.
Mortimer's different. Mortimer's been there, done it, seen it all.
Right.
Yeah. He's like, I don't need
Right.
anything but my soft bed and my food.
That's
And his
right.
mama.
Oh,
And my mom.
and his
Yeah.
mama. That's right. So, and he's got all four. So, wow. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. And
Thank you.
and yes, Rena, it was a fun show. That's what we try to do. Okay. And show off some dogs while we're at it.
Yeah.
So relay to Carla. Thank her for coming on for me.
Yes, Carla. Steve says thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Steve.
And we're going to figure out why everybody can hear me but Carla.
been
Is that
fun.
selective hearing, maybe?
She's part Pyrenees.
Oh, there you go. There you go. When you say the word come, they turn their head the other way.
Yeah. But thank
Yeah.
you again, and thank you to Reach for bringing Maddie on. I know she was just puppy sitting while the regular foster was out, but it was so fun to see that cute little puppy.
It was.
Well, Emma, I guess Sydney's perfect to answer this one. What's the
So-
email about?
You have to apply. Did you apply? You have to go to our website and fill out an application.
Yep. And I don't have a link to that up here, but you go to GreatPyreneesRescueSociety.org.
Yep.
That's probably where you got the info at GreatPyreneesRescueSociety.org. It's the same place that you can under adopt.
Yep.
Okay.
And there's a
Okay.
tab that says forms, and then the drop down menu of that tab has so we just a gentle reminder that we're all volunteers, and so sometimes it takes us a little bit of time to get back to people, and so I apologize that there's been a little bit of delay. But yeah, so we're all volunteers that work on the applications, and we'll go through the application steps. But yeah, it's good that you emailed because we do have someone monitoring that, and we'll make sure and check in with you.
There you go. And also, too, remember today is Sunday. 2 of GPRS's screeners are on the show right now. So they're not kind of checking your application at this moment anyway.
But we will be shortly.
There you go. There you go.
Can you look?
Yeah, great. Thank you.
All right. Thanks,
Yeah.
everyone.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. We're out of
Bye-bye.
here today.
Bye-bye.
We'll see everybody next week with Julie. Wait a minute. Whoa.
Okay, guys.
Yeah. Oh, Carla, this is for you. This is Lynn. one
Yeah,
of our
Carla, this
screeners.
message is for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Can
Yeah,
you
read
see
it to her
Oh,
from Lynn.
yeah, I can see it now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Lynn was the screener who helped Baloo and Lumi be adopted, and so she's really
Oh.
happy that it's always sad when something like an owner passes away, and so
Yeah.
I'm sure it's a good comfort to Lynn that you have them and are taking such good care of them.
Yeah. It's nice.
And
to have
Julie's
dogs in
sending
the
us a
house
hint.
again.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.